Guys, this is White Lightning here today, and we're going to be talking about advancing your town hall, also known as rushing or maxing out your town hall. I have a very firm opinion on this. Now, this is, of course, just my opinion, so you guys could disagree or whatever, but tell me your thoughts, honestly, after in the comments, please tell me what you guys thought, and please tell me what you guys actually do think if it's okay to rush or not. So we're gonna go ahead and watch a replay from one of my wars where my base got fucked. But so here's my point on the whole if you're rushed sort of thing. Rushing is not necessarily a bad thing. Now most people will be like, oh, you're rushed, so your base is gonna get destroyed really easily. That depends. It depends on what league you're in, and it also depends on how much you upgrade your defenses while you're in that town hall. Because let's say you're a town hall. Okay, let's take me for example. I'm town hall 8. I didn't start off as. I didn't max out my town hall 7. So you can see because obviously my walls are still gold right there. But I thought about it, and now that I have a lot of friends that say, oh, I'm rushed, and they don't like the fact that I'm rushed. Here's the point. You, if you rush to the next one, the next town hall, and you instantly buy, let's say, you get, when you upgrade Town Hall 8, you get 50 more walls. You instantly buy those and you upgrade some of them, alright, then that's not too bad. Or you, let's say, get some more Archer Towers or whatever. You buy that and you start upgrading them, it's not that bad. You're basically a level 7 Town Hall with the strength of a max Town Hall 7, if you do it this way. And that might not make sense, but here's why I say that. Is you have all the Town Hall 7 stuff, but you got extra stuff. You got more things. So technically, you are a stronger version of a Town Hall 7. Now, of course, if you max out your base, then you're basically a Town Hall 7 that is about to go to Town Hall 8. So you're basically you're still a Town Hall 7. You're a strong Town Hall 7. You're near the end of the Town Hall 7 range. But if you upgrade to Town Hall 8 before you get to the max points, you are a Town Hall 7. You're basically the strongest Town Hall 7. Now that may not make sense, but it's true, honestly. That's one way to think about it, and if you guys don't think so, please let me know, but also the way I also like to think about it, like this guy right here, he's a Town Hall 8, he has maxed out Town Hall 7 walls, okay? He's a lot better than me, but these walls, except for those black ones over there, are Town Hall 7. You gotta wonder, how long did it take for him to upgrade that? You spend so much money on walls like that, and let's just say he did it for 40 million. Let's just say that. 40 million gold, okay? Take 3 million out of that and drop down to 37,000, or 37 million. His town hall would have been upgraded. He can upgrade other defenses. He can build other defenses. So basically, when you start out as a town hall, if you're Town Hall 7, you max it out, you go to Town Hall 8. The people that didn't max out their Town Hall 7 will have their Town Hall 8 stuff that they just got upgraded to, let's say, where they were for Town Hall 7. So let's say level 7 Archer Tower, okay? That means that you have to then go through that process of upgrading them too. Now, it's not that big a deal upgrading them. It doesn't take very long. For like the storages, I've mapped it out. It only takes, if you go on it straight from when they finish, it only takes about 5 to 6 days. But there's the problem with that, is it still takes those 5 to 6 days to upgrade it. And depending on how many builders you have will depend on what you upgrade. Whereas, when you're upgrading those things, they can be upgrading their walls. So, just depends on who started the game first, will depend on, and who uses the game more, will depend on who is better. And I'll go into a little more detail right now, is like this level 1 Tesla. Let's say I upgrade it to level 4. And instead, he's working on upgrading his cannon, this one cannon right here, to level 9. His little cannon might take, I don't know, 7 or 8 days, or 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, which is 7 days total, okay? Not bad. Costs a lot, but not bad. Mine, let's just say it takes 5 days. You may say the Tesla makes more sense, but not necessarily. He works on that. He works on his Canon. I work on the Sorry, I swear I can't do any more of this. He works on that, and I work on the Tesla. When we switch, we're the same place. He works on that. I work on that. It just depends on who does more. So that's a little gray area, but it makes sense. So like this Town Hall 7, for example, the one I actually attacked this in the war, but these crystal walls, he could just go to Town Hall 8 and then worry about it in Town Hall 8. But he doesn't. He decides to say, okay, we're going to max that out. Okay? It makes sense, but it really doesn't help. All that does is make you a strong Town Hall 7, and then it takes longer. But it's, okay, you're basically a Town Hall 7.9. But then when you're that Town Hall 8, you're still a 7.9 because you still have those level weak ones. So rushing, to me, that's just a stupid term for you've upgraded before you maxed it out. It's not that big a deal. Most people hate that people rush or whatever. It's really not that big a deal to rush. Unless you rush and you do not play the game for a while after that, because then you're behind and there was no reason and you're going to get destroyed millions and millions of times. Now, let's go on the league factor. Let's say you're a Town Hall 7 and you're in League Gold. That's not bad to be Town Hall 8, okay, and be a little rushed. You'll get destroyed, but you can survive for a little while. And you might get a couple wins from it. But here's where it also becomes a gray area, is if you're higher than that, you're about Crystal, then you're going to get destroyed a lot more. Whereas if you are, let's say, Town Hall 7, maxed out, in Crystal 3, you might not get destroyed as much, but you probably still are because you're not going to have as many defenses. Because Town Hall 7, you only have 2 air defenses. Town Hall 8, you have 3. You gain another mortar also, so it just depends on where you're at. So if you're Rush Town Hall 8, you would probably want to be between Gold 3 and Crystal 1. Or Crystal 3, sorry. Those two are the main part where you might get destroyed, but you might also win. It just depends. Crystal, you have a lot more 9 Town Halls, so you're going to want to be number 8. If you're Town Hall 7, you're going to probably want to be between, like, I don't know, Silver 2 and Gold 3, or Gold 1. It depends. Now, I will say this, though. When you're Town Hall 8, you're Barb King, you're trying to want to upgrade it. You want to be in Crystal because you do gain a lot of Dark Elixir off just a win. So that's when you Town Hall snipe a lot of people, and you get the Elixir, and you can upgrade the Barb King. So, that's about it. Mainly for the fact of, I know people want to complain about being rushed. If you rush, it's not that big a deal. It really isn't. Okay? And, like, we'll go ahead and leave this and we'll return to my base. I can prove an exact example. I'm in Crystal 1. That, being a Town Hall 8 that is rushed, is really awesome. And just look at this. I barely started working on my 7 walls. For a while there, until yesterday actually, I had level, I still have gold walls. So, can you make it? Yes. It's not that big a deal to be rushed, honestly. And like this base right here, it's not that great. Let me go to this base I made. You'll honestly feel more interrogated. People will bug you about being rushed. Don't believe anything. Being rushed is okay. Okay? So, that will conclude this video for today, and please like and subscribe, and remember, this is just my opinion. This does have a little fact in it for the fact of, you're basically the same people, it's just different depending on who you are, what you upgrade, and all that. And let me know if you want me to go in a little more depth about this, like, in gold and elixir and how much it costs and whatever. But this was, that's about it for the video, and hope you guys join more of my videos. Just please subscribe and watch more. Thank you guys.